So basically, I'm talking about chaos engineering for security, like how can we break the system to strengthen the defense. So yeah, little about myself, and that was a lovely introduction. Thank you, Ramsa. About me, a little bit, I'm Pratik, currently working as a DevRel at Keploy. I'm an organizer at Cloud Native Nagpur. And yeah, I love cloud and DevOps and also breaking things into simpler way. So yeah, today basically we are going to talk about how, like, as you can see that the average breach detection time. So this is not according to my theories. I did a research on the ChatGPT itself. So yeah, so the average breach detection time to a for a security testing is 277 days, and like most of the time, most security control go untested until like it's being too late. So like. So what if we, instead of like waiting for attackers to find our vulnerabilities, so we broke our system on our system, we broke our own system first. So that we are going to talk about in this slides. So yeah, what is security chaos engineering? So before understanding much about what is security chaos engineering, let's understand what is how the important the resilience is in the security chaos engineering. So basically, 1 minute. So as we all know, Kubernetes is being run on variety of like infrastructure ranging from virtual machine to bare metal, and also a combination of both of them. So basically, the physical nature, the platform physical nature, mostly is a source of fault to the application. So basically, that runs inside the container. So after the application, you can see that. So the next layer of dependency is the Kubernetes itself. So the application basically so basically the application really depends more on the underlying stack rather than your application itself. So that means your application resilience so really mostly depends on the stacks of the Kubernetes. So rather than the application. So basically it is possible that once your application is stabilized, so the resilience of your services that runs on Kubernetes basically depends on the other components and infrastructure. So like that will more than 90% of the time. So you can see that where it is. Yeah. So basically it will more than 90% of the resilience of your application dependencies. So then it comes the like security chaos engineering. So basically why we need a security chaos engineering here. As we all know, like it is very important to like verify our application resilience whenever like there is something change happen in the infrastructure or the underlying stack in the Kubernetes. So we have to keep verifying that thing. So basically the testing as we do the upgrade testing, so like it is not good enough mainly. So this is where the topic around the chaos engineering comes. So like if I have to like explain the chaos engineering in my own term, like I can say that basically the process of continuously verifying if your service is like working good against the fault. So it's called basically chaos engineering. So yeah, like you can inject the failures and also simulate the attacks into the system to uncover hidden security weakness, so that you can break the things on your system on your purpose to make them even safer. So yeah, these are some of the key principles. Like you are injecting fault, you are observing outcomes and hypothesis formulation, and then the one of the important thing we are going to talk in this slide, like open source tool for like software chaos engineering. So mostly we are going to talk about ChaosMesh and LitmusChaos, and like we are not going to talk about KubeArmor. So sorry, like I think someone was from KubeArmor here. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, getting back to ChaosMesh. So basically, ChaosMesh is an open source platform, a cloud native platform. So it offers various type of fault simulation, and it has a lot of capability to orchestrate fault scenario. So basically, as you know, ChaosMesh, like using ChaosMesh, you can conveniently simulate various abnormalities that might occur in reality during the development, testing, and also the production environment. And you can like find a potential problem in the system. So basically, like ChaosMesh is basically originated from the code testing platform TIDB. As you might heard, TIDB is an open source cloud native distributed SQL database management service. So yeah, and it also inherited a lot of TIDB's existing text experience also. And the first time the ChaosMesh was adopted by the, I think, Adobe. So, and it is also used in the lots of companies like Tencent and Mutuum. And it is also used in the, like, also used in, it is also used in that, like a lot of testing system of many well-distributed architecture such as Apache, AP6, and some of you heard about like RabbitMQ, anyone? So yeah, it is used in that architecture also. So that's much. So basically this is a simple architecture of ChaosMesh. I tried to make it simple. So basically ChaosMesh is completely built on Kubernetes CID, that is custom resource definition. So to manage a different chaos experiment, basically ChaosMesh define multiple CID type based on the different fault types, and also implement the separate controller for different CID objects. So basically it contains the three main types, that is chaos dashboard, controller, and the daemon set. So basically, as you know, the dashboard is a visualization for for the UI, so that we can set up the chaos experiment. And the controller, that is the main part of the ChaosMesh architecture. Basically, it is primarily responsible for like scheduling and management of all the chaos experiment that is going to happen. And the one like daemon set, which is also known as chaos daemon. So basically, this is the main executive component. So in the chaos daemon, like where it is? So in the like daemon set, basically it runs in the daemon set mode, and it has all the privileged permission by default. So basically, this component mainly interfere with the specific network device, like file system, and also by kernel by hacking into the target namespace pod. So yeah, so like what is basically chaos experiment? Like so basically, chaos experiment is as you can say, is a fundamental unit like within the LitmusChaos or ChaosMesh architecture. So in which user can basically choose between which new chaos experiment like they have to construct using the required chaos scenario. So types of ChaosMesh experiment. So yeah, there are different types of ChaosMesh experiment, and I'm going to like explain you some of them. So we have pod chaos fault. So basically, ChaosMesh completely runs on Kubernetes itself or the physical host. So in the Kubernetes, it provides a lot of faults, like as you know, as you can see, the AWS fault, DNS fault, GCP fault, IO injection, HTTP pod fault. So in the pod fault, basically, it provided three things like pod failure, pod kill, and container kill. If I can show that to you, let me check. Yeah, so basically this is a dashboard of ChaosMesh. As you can see that, so we are creating a new experiment. In this you can see that. So we are injecting into the Kubernetes. So we have Kubernetes cluster running. So we have to create a new experiment, that is pod fault. So we can select the scenario, like we have to inject a pod failure. We have to then pod kill, container kill. Then we are specifying the namespace here. Like as you can see the ChaosMesh, there are different namespace, and also like a label selector. And then we are putting the duration, like for how many duration we need to fail the pod. So that's how we create a pod failure scenario. Yeah. So this is a basic example of pod failure example. As you can see that in the YAML file. So there is an action like pod failure, and the duration is 30 seconds. So basically what ChaosMesh is doing, it is injecting the pod failure into the specific pod and make the pod unavailable for the 30 seconds. So that is one of the ChaosMesh experiment, and like there are other experiments of ChaosMesh also, as I have mentioned. And like the best part, as we all know, we can integrate the ChaosMesh to the GitHub action, so that whenever we make the changes to the code, we push the code so that it can test, the code, and it can also inject the things so that before like any attacker do. So that was about ChaosMesh. So ChaosMesh basically, let me clear one thing. ChaosMesh is currently like a incubator project, they say, but it is currently a stabilized because there are not much contributor. So the main point of this topic to include, like as there are a lot of people on security, so I don't want to. I also talk about ChaosMesh maintainer. So basically, I personally don't want to, like, I don't want that this project should die, because a lot of companies are using that project like when this launch. So if anyone interested to contribute, so like we are welcome to contribute here. So yeah, let's talk about ChaosMesh. Okay, so we are skipping here. So yeah, if you want to know about ChaosMesh, you can check the slides here. And yeah, these are some benefits of ChaosMesh engineering. Like it uncovers the weaknesses, and also it improves the security posture. So basically, it increases the confidence in the system as we go deeper into the system. And these are some of the key takeaways. So I think one thing I have to mention, like if you have to like adopt this feature, like start small. So like begin with the control experiment and then gradually expand your chaos engineering practice. So always remember this thing, always break your system constructively. And these are some reviews. And yeah, thank you. So yeah guys, thank you for your attention. And if you have any question, search on Google.
Thank you so much, Pratik. Sorry we had to cut it short a little bit. Again, I think this needs a lot of follow-up. It's a very interesting area in terms of combining security and chaos testing. And I think a lot of people will benefit from knowing more about this. So we'll do like a live stream or something in the near future where you can show all your slides the way you prepared. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the idea behind ChaosMesh, like idea behind this topic was to like introduce you the ChaosMesh. So like this is a very interesting project, and the ChaosMesh mentor like Jin Kyung Jo, and his team is really working hard on this. So I request you, like, please don't die this project. So yeah, thank you.